I had been at Atlanta Mission at that point for about 7 years, and I had been working with the teenagers, and I was burnt out, I was exhausted, and I was literally planning on giving my 2 weeks notice when I returned from the conference. And so I remember sitting in a session and just being like, God, what is it that you want me to do? And as clear as day, I felt like he said, restore families. And now 7, 8 years later, I'm now the director of Restoration House.
What Jen has done and what you see with the women and the kids that come through is created that environment that when you walk in the door, and I'm sure you're even experiencing it as you're here today, is the chance to see you really are loved and cared for. And this building was designed to make you feel, whether you came in or not, you were worth it.
When I first walked through those doors, just coming out of prison, I walked with my head down. I didn't have the self-esteem that I have now. It's like I have a family again. First came to Restoration House, I was a little unsure about the whole experience, but she sat me down and she told me exactly what it was about, and she was honest, brutally honest.
Jennifer is a force of nature. She has a lot of energy and just the biggest heart, and it's exactly that combination of capacity and heart that can lead to burnout.
Definitely, there have been times over the years where I've wanted to walk away from the work.
Learning to tend to that heart, to create supportive relationships, are so important for sustainability in ministry, and obviously Jennifer's work is so good, we want her to be able to keep doing that.
You could be surrounded by people and yet still be on an island by yourself. I need that community of people who can also care for me in the same way that I'm caring for others and have a mutual relationship.
So one of the things that we do especially well in the Resilient Leaders Project is connect people at a peer-to-peer level really deep, really quickly. Somebody once said it's like relationship in reverse, and that's what Jennifer experienced.
It is really, really hard work. I think I almost need to say that again. It is really, really hard work. Because we play with live ammunition. I tell people all the time, these are people's lives. There are people who will come in our door whose lives will be transformed. There are people who will come in our door and will leave and they will overdose and die. And that's what you face every day.
I think we need to be teaching and modeling a new kind of leadership. So long we've worked from the model of empowerment. We have something to give and other people are passive recipients. The problem with that is, it's not true. Everyone has something to bring to a relationship, and it's not helpful to the leader. It supports that isolation, that sense of pedestal. So if you can move to what we call a co-powerment model of relationship, you're leaving behind that idea that the leader holds all the answers and all the responsibility, which gives more dignity to the people who are in your ministry with you, and it just takes the burden off of your shoulders.
A lot of the time when I was younger, and even sometimes now, it doesn't necessarily make sense to me, the amount of sacrifice and the amount of time and work she sometimes puts into things, but it's definitely trickled down and rubbed off on me now, and I'm starting to understand just how much it truly means to her.
I think what you see in Jen is her ability to connect immediately with the heart of an individual.
Had a lot of opportunities to see God's promise come to pass in clients' lives, especially when clients thought there was no way.
I have grown spiritually. I have a better relationship with God. My self-esteem has grown, and I'm a better mother because of it. And I want to do things. God is opening doors for me, and it's as I'm sitting here talking to you, I'm just having a revelation. It's like this year alone is just so fulfilling because He's revealed who I am and what my purpose is.
I want people to know beyond a shadow of a doubt who God has called them to be and to be able to live that out confidently, because lives are changed for eternity. And so there's the immediate change of, hey, yes, I have a house and I'm off the streets, but it's that moment when a client ends up finding God and ends up finding eternal life and realizing this work is not temporary, it's eternal, and it's so much bigger than all of us.